Who's doing another video here today in the shed. I have an old fluorescent tube, T12 80 watt, 5ft 80 watt. This is what it's here, and this is also has an old bathing cap, 1940s, old style fluorescent lamp, 5ft T12 80 watt, made by OSRAM. So, and I'll put it this way to around the camera because, as you can see, the old style tube, and made by OSRAM, and 65 80 watt, and that's what it says here. White colour. I don't know where that's made somewhere, probably in the UK, because it's an old style 1940s style tube. It has a bathing cap on it, this end, and down this other end, and has the same as a bathing cap on it. And it's very rare now to see these ones anyway, because obviously this doesn't work because it's actually dead anyway. So it's obviously dead anyway. So we're going to give this a test, but we're not going to stick around. Not going to stick around and switch on the light fixture, because I have a multimeter thing here to test. So I have a switch down and reset onto that. So you put the two together and you hear the sound of beep. So let's get this one end. So you get this sound one end, and I'm testing like that. Now, see, when I'm testing it like that, this end is working, the filament is connected on this end. So I'm down this end. Let's do it this end here, and put it onto this end. Nothing's happened. So I'm tipping off here and going here. Nothing's happened, because the filament on the end of this one, it's kind of broken, because it's obviously dead anyway, because there's the blue out on the end of it. You can see a black ash there, so it blew out anyway. So we just have to be careful holding it. When I just hold up into the air like this. It's a 5ft fluorescent tube, 5ft T12, made by OSRAM, 80 watt, and has an old style bathing cap. Very rare now to see these anymore. I'm not going to smash it out to the bit like I did in the last videos, because obviously it is a big one, because it can be very dangerous to smash out and bring these off to recycle. So I'll hold on to this and keep this as a souvenir, because you don't see lamps like these. You can't get lamps like these, can't get these ones replaced anymore, because holding this in my hand, so this is how the width of a 5ft fluorescent tube. So I had to be careful with this and put this down, put this over there safe, because don't that fall over, and don't want white powder going everywhere. Same way like this one here, 2ft, and this one there is a 2, like this one there, except this is a 2ft. This is a newish one, and this doesn't work anyway, because it's obviously dead. So I'm going to give this one another test. Like that, same thing. Now, when you hear that beeping sound from this, when you hear that beeping sound when it hit these two bars, because the signaling is in that. That's when they hear that beep, that because it's signal, because that's working on the scent. And let's go down the other end. Now, that's the same thing again. Hang on, bring the camera down a bit. I'll bring the lamp up a bit. Now, there we go, same thing again. Nothing's happening, because the same thing goes. The 2ft T12, made by PHILLIPS, TLRS, 20 watt, 33 and 640, made in USA. Made this one made by PHILLIPS, and let's put that up there, because don't these knock over, because they're very dangerous when they explode. So this one here, the 5ft Fluorescent 80W T12. This one is out in Septis and made by OSRAM and bathing capping, because, and that's it from that, and that's all there is from that. So I would see you up in the next videos. Bye for now and take care.